My child, I brought this message to you. Even now, as you read, heaven is watching. The angels are right there beside you. Their light fills the space around you. There's a special kind of joy in the unseen world, especially when one of my kids takes a moment to really listen. It's like the heavens are singing. I'm really grateful to you for letting my voice be heard after being quiet for so long. This message goes beyond just a few sentences. It's like my heartbeat expressed through words. I poured my heart into this in a way that no one else can. Every word you're about to read comes straight from my heart. I've poured my essence into these words, so as you read, it's not just about seeing letters, it's about feeling me too. You can sense the comfort of my peace, the embrace of my arms, and the draw of my love. I totally get how long you've been waiting for something genuine, something that sticks around even when things get tough. I get that you've been looking to fill that emptiness in your heart with things that just don't stick around. I get it. You've been feeling really worn out from all the running, and I can imagine you've thought to yourself, there's got to be more to life than this. Here's my response to your message. Absolutely, there's more to it. It's just me. All those aches, longings, and quiet cries have brought you to this moment where I'm speaking right to your spirit. Just wanted to let you know that you've been noticed, you've been heard, and believe it or not, you've been loved more deeply than you might realize. I just want to say that what you're feeling right now is totally real and not just in your head. You can feel that calm starting to wash over you, right? There's this warmth bubbling up in your chest, and it's like a gentle wave of peace is stirring inside. It's me being here. I'm reaching out to your heart, just to remind you that you're not alone and I've always been here for you. I've been waiting for this moment forever. I've been waiting for you to pause for a moment so I can share everything I've got on my mind. You've been through some tough times that made you wonder if I was still around, but I was right there in every tear, every silence, every breath. I was right there with you when you felt like no one else did. I was there to help you find your way when things got a bit unclear. So here I am talking to you directly, so you won't ever have to doubt that I see you. I see you there. I've always noticed you around. When I see you, I don't see failure at all. I don't see any fear. I don't see any shame here. I look at my child, so precious and chosen, filled with love. I can see the one I gave everything for, the one whose name is etched on my hands. I notice the beauty I saw in you before the world attempted to dim it. I know you might have lost track of who you are, but I haven't forgotten. You belong to me. And nothing, no darkness, no mistakes, and no outside voices can ever change that fact. So with this message, I'm bringing that truth back to life. I'm softly bringing your identity back to life. I'm bringing joy to the places filled with sorrow and shining a light where there's been confusion. Heaven isn't too far away from you. It's all around you at this very moment. You might be right in the heart of something amazing and not even know it. The air you breathe is filled with my peace. When I talk, you can really feel the vibe change. As you read this, you might notice that a change is happening inside you. There's something within you that's starting to stir. Something that's been long asleep is starting to wake up. Your emptiness won't stand a chance against my voice. Your despair won't stand a chance against me being here. Get ready to experience a joy that's completely independent of anything or anyone around you. Get ready to feel what it's like to be genuinely loved by me. Just take a deep breath, my child. Just take a moment to let your heart find some peace. This moment is just for us, you know. Let's put the noise of the world on hold for a bit. Let's take a break from the worries. In these brief moments, it's just you and the one who created you. I'm not here to give you a lecture. I'm here to show you some love. I'm not here to bring up what went wrong. Just a little reminder about all the things that can still turn out well. You've just walked through a doorway with this message. Just beyond these words, you'll find peace, healing, and joy like you've never experienced before. Every word you're about to read comes straight from my heart to yours. Each sentence is like a little seed. If you let it settle in, it can blossom into a life you never imagined could happen. You'll find yourself laughing again, You'll dream again. Every morning, you'll rise without any worries, and at night, you'll drift off to sleep, feeling calm. You'll discover how to love yourself just like I love you, completely and without any conditions. You're going to be so excited when you read my message because it's more than just information. It's all about transformation. You're reading the exact words that angels wish they could say. You're getting exactly what heaven has in store for you. Take your time with this moment. Every line was written just for you. Every pause holds my breath. I'm right here, my dear, even closer than your heartbeat. The weight that's been on your shoulders is starting to lift. The light you thought was gone is coming back. You've stumbled upon something truly special, something that feels timeless and is just for you. This moment is a celebration in heaven. The chains that used to hold you back are starting to loosen right now as you read this. The peace you've been looking for is making its way into your soul at this very moment. Type, "Jesus, you shine in my darkness," if his light has broken through your pain. Take your time. No need to rush off. Let these words settle into every spot that hurts. Let me be here to fill the silence you've been avoiding. This message didn't just happen to come your way. I'm sharing this message with you, filled with a kind of love that's truly one of a kind. Stick around, and I promise that by the time we're done here, your heart will feel completely different. I really feel like I understand you better than you even know yourself. I've been there with you through every season, sharing in the laughter that everyone notices and the tears that often go unseen. I've noticed your tears, even when no one else did. I can sense the burden you carry, even though you wear that smile. I've heard the things you've kept to yourself all this time. Every thought that fluttered through your mind, every sigh that escaped your lips in tiredness. I heard every question that came from your heart. I've noticed everything going on in your life. I've been right there with you from the start, quietly cherishing every moment you thought was lost. There were those nights when you found yourself wide awake, just staring into the darkness, thinking about whether anyone really cared. There were times when you smiled just because you needed to, not because you actually felt happy. I was there, you know. When you felt like no one noticed you, I was there to see you. When you were feeling unworthy, I quietly reminded you of your value. When you were feeling unloved, I wrapped you in my love, even if you couldn't sense it at the time. I've noticed all the effort you've put into being strong for everyone around you. I've seen you take on challenges that really shouldn't be yours to bear by yourself. You might have thought I was quiet back then, but I was actually steering things along the way. I know it might have seemed like I was distant, but really, I was holding you closer than ever. Every challenge you faced came my way before it reached you. I only let in what could help you grow, not what would break you down. You've gone through those times of waiting that felt like they would never end. You prayed, but it felt like there was no response. You were hoping for something different, but it looks like nothing has changed. It felt like you were all alone in that silence, but I was right there with you, finding meaning in the stillness as we waited together. Every delay in meaning and every unanswered prayer was getting you ready for what I was working on behind the scenes. I know you might think I forgot, but trust me, I didn't. I've been getting everything sorted out at the right time, in ways you might not quite see yet. I've been looking out for you, keeping you safe from doors that could have hurt you, and getting ready for new paths that are about to unfold for you. I totally get how disappointing it can be when things don't go as you hoped. I've seen your heart break and your trust slip away when those you cared about left you. I've caught wind of your quiet questions. Why, Lord? Why should it be me? What's the reason now? I didn't say anything. I just showed up. Just because I was quiet doesn't mean I wasn't there. I was right there next to you, gathering every tear and holding on to every piece of your heart. You've never had to cry by yourself, not even once. Every tear that falls is counted up in heaven. Every single one means a lot to me. I've kept them so as not to dwell on the hurt, but as a testament to my strength, like seeds that will eventually grow into happiness in the future. You've experienced that loneliness that lingers quietly next to you, even when you're surrounded by a crowd. It's like you've been in the background, feeling like your presence doesn't really matter and that no one is listening to what you have to say. I've been tuning in the whole time. Whenever you whispered my name, I would turn my face toward you. Whenever your heart reached out, even when things were unclear, I was right there with you. I know what it's like to feel that ache in your chest. There's this deep desire for something genuine, something that sticks around, something that gives you that cozy feeling of home. That longing isn't a bad thing. It's like I'm calling you back to me, you know? I put that hunger in your spirit so you'll always seek more than just my presence. I totally get how exhausted you must be. You've taken on challenges that really wear you out, put on a brave face even when things hurt, and kept moving forward even when your legs felt like jelly. You did your best to keep it together while everything around you was crumbling. You convinced yourself you were okay because you felt like you had to be, but I get it. I've noticed every time your soul quietly said, "I can't keep doing this." I was the one who helped you up when you couldn't stand. Just when you felt like you were running on empty, I was there to share my strength with you. You're still here because I've been keeping you going. You're still here because I've always got your back. Even when your soul was filled with noise and you were grappling with doubts, it felt like your choices were driven more by exhaustion than by what you truly desired. I get it. I've been in that spot too. I'm not here to blame you or anything, just to be patient and show you some kindness that's hard to find out there. It looks like you might be juggling more than you actually have to. It seems like you've gotten used to handling pressure that's not really coming from my end. You've managed to push through the pain, keep moving even when you're feeling drained, and view the chaos as just another piece of daily life. Your routine might be more of a trap than you realize, slowly shutting down different parts of who you are. It's kind of dulling your spiritual sensitivity, making it harder to tell what's really from me and what isn't. I've sent you a few signals. I've thrown in a few pauses in your life. I know things haven't gone exactly as you wanted, and I didn't mean to frustrate you. I just thought those little interruptions might help us connect better. But you just kept moving forward, thinking that what you were experiencing was completely normal. It feels like this kind of pressure is something everyone goes through. It's all just part of life, isn't it? But you know, that constant pressure is really getting to you in ways you might not even realize. You were never meant to take on everything by yourself without my support. Your body is starting to show what your soul has been quietly longing for. You've noticed that the fatigue feels a bit different now. That one night of sleep just isn't cutting it anymore. It seems like your mind is struggling to keep its focus. It sounds like you're feeling a bit low, and it's hard to pinpoint why. You've got some aches that you can't quite figure out. You know, there's a weight that feels impossible to lift unless you really get the reason behind it. Your emotions are more than just physical sensations. It really comes down to what you've allowed into your life and what you've struggled to release with me. You've made space for ambition, for a bit of chaos, for a lot, and for those small habits that gradually drain the energy I put into you. It seems like you've shut the door on the real rest you need, the nourishment your soul is looking for, and that deep connection with me that can truly fill you up. This isn't about getting back at someone. It's really not about what others think. You've got a great opportunity here since there's still time on your side. Looks like you still have some purpose to fulfill. You're at a point where things can really improve if you choose to move on. Not as someone who gives up, but as someone who, by taking a step back, allows the Creator to work their magic and bring healing. There are a few habits you might think about dropping. It's not just me saying this, but those things can really affect the love I have for you. Your eating habits aren't the best. Your schedule is all over the place, and it feels like there's no room to just take a breath around me. It's all come together, hasn't it? Your body is definitely trying to communicate something important, and it's really worth paying attention to it. If you keep overlooking these signs, things are only going to get tougher. If you listen to that quiet voice inside you right now, you can really shake things up. I've supported you countless times, often without you even knowing it. We're here to keep you healthy, shield you from any bad news, and take care of your organs when they're in jeopardy. This time, it seems like my defenses against outside forces just aren't doing the trick. This time, I really need you to team up with me from the inside. How about we make some room for the things that truly count? It's time to release what isn't helping you anymore. Take a break from what drags you down and really enjoy life. It might feel challenging at first, but your body is so much more than just a way to get through the day. This spot is truly something else. That was meant to highlight my achievements, and honestly, you've been pushing it a bit too much. It's common to hear that you should just keep moving ahead, always in competition, reaching for goals, creating, and never letting yourself experience failure. That voice just doesn't sound like me. Your worth isn't based on what you make. I've never felt more love for you and all that you do. Real growth isn't only about our own actions. It's really about creating a strong connection with something that lasts forever. That connection really grows when you let go of the need to control everything and welcome a slower, more peaceful pace that truly resonates with my heart. In the next few days, you'll get a chance for a short but meaningful time where the tough stuff you're facing will start to come together if you keep heading in the right direction. I'm not after perfection, just hoping you'll be open to giving it a try. I get that you might not understand everything, but I really hope you can trust me to mix things up a little. If you don't carve out some room for order, that illness could easily slip in where you once felt safe, even if it doesn't hit you directly. This message feels like my hand reaching out just before the storm hits. I'm putting up a shield before the impact comes. Don't hold off for external signs to support this. Your spirit already knows the truth inside it. This is completely real. If you really think about this call, what feels like a weakness right now could actually be the beginning of something powerful. Why wait? Go ahead and take care of what you can do today. Don't delay the surrender that could protect your health, your mind, and your sense of purpose. What's been bubbling up inside you is ready to spill out. I really don't want to hurt you, but there are some things you've been missing that just can't be ignored anymore. Your body speaks the truth, just like your soul does. They've been dropping hints for you for quite some time now. Sometimes we ignore signals because of everything going on around us, like daily demands and the pressure to seem fine to others. It seems like you've been using all of this as a way to cover up what really needs your attention, but it just can't be kept hidden any longer. Sometimes what we feel on the inside can really overshadow everything going on around us. At some point, the things you've been avoiding will definitely start to demand your attention. That moment is almost here. It's really not about using force. It's really about hanging in there. It sounds like there's a part of you that's really craving a fresh start, some deep breaths and some real relaxation, a spot where you can really relax and take a deep breath once more. It's not just about the physical side. There's also a spiritual side to consider. Your body might be holding on for now, but believe me, those hidden changes have already started happening. We've got to put a stop to these processes as soon as possible before they really start to take hold and take over the spots I've set aside for fullness. You can't just wish away what's on the horizon or think you can solve it with just human logic. Real change starts from inside us. This is more than just making surface-level changes. It's all about making a significant shift, releasing those old habits, and having the guts to acknowledge that you can't keep going down the same path any longer. It's honestly not about doing more. It's all about figuring out how to let go. It's not really about trying harder. It's all about releasing those extra burdens that just hold you back. The decisions you make today, even the small ones, can have a lasting impact on your life. You're going to see a bunch of these changes coming up soon. It's really not about trying to impress anyone else. It's all about those small moments that happen in your daily life. It really comes down to the choices you make, what you allow in, where you put your focus, and what you choose to embrace. You know, the world has fed you some pretty misleading ideas about your worth, your purpose, and what's ahead for you. I'm just working on clearing up all the lies. You're right on time. You're not as broken as you might think. Just wanted to remind you that you're not forgotten. You're not falling behind. I'm bringing you back to life. You're right where you need to be for this fresh start to kick off. Every wound has set you up for this moment. All those twists and turns have brought you right back here with me. Everything had its purpose, even the tough times. I use all sorts of things to bring you nearer. As you keep reading, you'll probably notice that your thoughts start to slow down a bit. Take a deep breath in. Your mind settles down. That's my spirit at work in you. I'm getting rid of the chaos that used to seem normal and bringing in a sense of peace that feels truly special. I'm helping your heart learn to trust again, to find rest again, and to hold on to hope once more. There's no need to push anything. Just got it. Allow the light to fill every part of you. May my love's warmth touch even those memories that seem too tough to handle. I'm not saying you should forget them. I'm helping them heal so they won't have control over you anymore. Hey, you're my comfort, Lord. If He's eased your anxious heart, let's share that together.